I'm Chef Michael Flores. Right now, Gotex watermelons are ripe and ready for serving in your favorite restaurants. Let me show you a recipe you can make at home or ask for when you dine at Gotex restaurants around the state. Recipes for pickled watermelon rind go way back centuries in this country and longer in other parts of the world, with sweetness to match the natural watermelon flavor and spiked with zesty peppers for today's love of heat. So when you're cutting up a Gotex watermelon, save the rinds and use them here. You'll need to weigh 2 pounds of the trimmed rinds to make 2 pints of pickles. This recipe is so flexible, easy, and delicious, you may want to plan to make more. Soak the cubed rinds on the counter overnight in a saltwater brine. Drain them the next day and cook them in fresh water until they're tender. Next, you'll cook the pickling liquid, an aromatic combination of sugar, vinegar, pumpkin pie spice, and serrano chiles. You'll add the tender watermelon rind to this pickling liquid. Divide the rinds between the jars, packing them in. Then, carefully pour the hot pickling juice to top off each jar and screw on the lids firmly, but not too tight. Leave the jars on the counter overnight. Your pickles are ready the next day at room temperature, and they'll last in the refrigerator for up to 3 months. But they don't last that long in my house. Ask for special Texas watermelon dishes when you dine out. And remember, Gotex watermelons, sweet. I'm Chef Michael Flores. Right now, Gotex watermelons are ripe and ready for serving in your favorite restaurants. Let me show you a recipe you can make at home or ask for when you dine at Gotex restaurants around the state. There's no need to make the same old meat and vegetable kebabs when you grill. These stick-to-the-rib kebabs are sweet, spicy, and juicy every time, and look pretty on the plate too. You'll have to plan ahead to serve this dish because the pork needs to marinate overnight so the flavors combine. We're using watermelon water in this marinade to punch up the fruit flavor even more. To make the watermelon water, just puree about a few cups of cubed watermelon in a blender. Mix the cubed pork into the marinade and either cover the bowl tightly or pour it all into a plastic bag, seal it, and refrigerate it at least 12 hours. We'll balance the sweetness of the Texas watermelons by tossing in a mixture of lemon juice, salt, and chile powder. We grilled our marinated pork on moistened wooden skewers and then let the meat rest for 5 minutes. Now, I'll finish off each skewer with cubes of seasoned Texas watermelon. Just serve the kebabs over couscous made with Gotex watermelon or with salad greens fresh from a Texas farm. I want you to be the star in your kitchen or ask for special Texas watermelon dishes when you dine out. And remember, Gotex watermelons, sweet.